The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. And returns it right back to Samuel. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into it. That's caught inside the try. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can break. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Commanders, nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Second catch for him today, and they're running down for first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. From the gun, he'll hand this off. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
A shotgun snap for Smith. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now Gino. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Smith throwing again. Flush to his right. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Raiders 21. Commanders 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 31.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Throw left side caught here by the tight end Bates. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's a
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing now is Gino. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. That's complete. It's Ashton Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, at the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Warriors 70.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They go play action. Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
On the jump.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Rig alert, 18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Daniels looking to throw. Out to his left. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing it back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, hey.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 3 on left. 3 on the center.
Smith. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Calling a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To the air again, Smith. Trying to lay one up deep. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun, Smith. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Thornton, the motion man right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Yeah, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again is Smith. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Finding Ertz here on the out route. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hold it ready. Come on. Set. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown Washington. Zach Ertz in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down 2. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot here before break. Smith. He sets to fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now Gino. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
35. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here we go. Here's the ball. Middle.
Smith throwing again. To the sideline and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, they're going to run a little power pass here. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. That's complete yet again to Thornton. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton from 10 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Daniels. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's a gain of 2. That's another.
Throwing now is Daniels. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Dorrance Armstrong able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. In motion, the tight end. Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Gino. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Vegas. 51 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Gino now to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
In motion left, Hardman.
Throwing is Smith.
And it's caught. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, except...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Daniels looking to throw.
This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Commanders answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. That's good for 28 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 45 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Completed the one. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
That's good.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. This will be stuffed about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from a yard out. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. And now once again, the Raiders are going to go for 2.
The Raiders.
Gino's going to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Commanders 44.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception. And he's going to be intercepted. They try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown. Well, CD, remember, he had a touchdown earlier, but that was in a much more conventional manner. This time picking up the fumble and taking it in for 6.
Yeah, he bailed his team out with scoop and score right there. Multiple touchdowns in this game for him, and he's not complaining how he got it done.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 40 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Genty is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. And it's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion left, Hardman. Now Smith. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Raiders will add to their fourth-quarter lead. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. 52. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now inside the 25. Deebo Samuel. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messy.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the 4th. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick.
for the Raiders, able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. A run out of the gun with Genty. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds. That clock roll.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. In motion left, that's Thornton. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut outfield. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now it's Smith. On the outright, he's got Thornton. And the Raiders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Tuesday. 13 next.
Smith eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
There we go,
Smith now to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Able to find Ertz. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Touchdown! Zach Ertz with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal.
Commanders 68.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Raiders.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride. So when your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.